So guys, up until now, we've seen that Nezuko completes her stone-crushing training, and Ju congratulates her for it. Then, we're shown Zenitsu's past. After that, Tanjiro heads to Mugen's place for his next training, where he finds Sanemi and Mugen fighting each other. Tanjiro tries to stop their fight, but later realizes they were actually training. That night, Mugen receives a message through his blood demon art, revealing that the demons have discovered the existence of the Demon Slayer Corps, and here, Muzan finally arrives at Yubiyashiki's mansion. Muzan sneers, "So, you've finally come before me, you fool. You're the demon Slayers have been hunting for 1,000 years. Then he looks at Kagaya Yubiyashiki. The man appears to be around 28 or 29 years old, but his eyes are a light pink color, and his pupils are vertical, like a cat's. Muzan continues, I was certain you'd come here. I know you hate me and my entire bloodline with all your heart. That's why I was sure you'd come yourself to kill me." Kagaya calmly replies, "You're right. I truly despise your bloodline. For 1,000 years, your kind has never understood your place in this world. Again and again, my clan has stood in the way of your evil, and look at you now. I find the leader of the Yubiyashiki clan in such a pitiful state. You look utterly worthless. It's as if I'm staring at your corpse." Kagaya smiles gently. "Indeed, that was always destined. 6 months ago, the doctors told me I would die soon. But look, I'm still alive, and do you know why? Because deep inside, I've been burning with the desire to defeat you. Tonight, your worthless dream will shatter, because I will kill you." Muzan frowns. "You may not know this, but the blood flowing through our veins is the same. The only difference is, you were born 1,000 years before me. That's why we're not directly related." Kagaya asks, "Then why are you telling me all this?" Muzan explains, "Your clan gave birth to a monster like me, and because of that, your bloodline was cursed. According to the curse, every child born into your clan would be weak and die young. When your clan was on the verge of extinction, a priest offered a solution. He said that to save your clan, you must dedicate your entire lives to defeating the demon your bloodline created. That was the only path to salvation. After that, your clan began marrying into the priest's lineage. The children born from those unions didn't die as quickly, but still, no one in your clan ever lived past 30. Muzan scoffs. "What nonsense are you spouting? Has your illness affected your mind? The story you just told has nothing to do with anything. Besides, God has never punished me. For every murder I've committed, He has forgiven me. For the past 1,000 years, I've seen neither God nor Buddha." Kagaya responds, "You see it one way, but I see it completely differently." Then he asks, "Tell me, Muzan, what is your dream? After all these centuries, what vision have you been chasing?" Muzan suddenly pauses. "I feel strange. I stand before the leader of the demon Slayer Corps, the man I hate more than anyone, yet I feel nothing. Why is everything so peaceful here? It feels so unnaturally calm. As if this has happened before. It's giving me such tranquility. It feels absurd." He looks around. "There are only 4 humans in this mansion. You, your wife, and your 2 children. Why are there no guards? Why such carelessness?" Kagaya smiles. "Shall I guess your dream, Muzan? Your dream is eternity. You never wish to die." Muzan smirks. "You're right, and very soon, I will fulfill that dream. Because all I need now is to find Nezuko." Kagaya shakes his head. "Your dream will never come true. Muzan, you seem overly confident. Are you truly certain Nezuko is hiding in that safe place? But remember, I have all the time in the world, and you have none. You've made a mistake." Kagaya says, "I know what it means to be emotionless, to live forever. For thousands of years, the Demon Slayer Corps has preserved the memories of those we've lost. Countless children have died, but they live on within us. What may seem meaningless to you is the truth. Humans never stop feeling for those they've lost. And you, Muzan, in all these 1,000 years, has anyone ever forgiven you? you've stepped on the tiger's tail again and now you've awakened the dragon's wrath. It was sleeping peacefully, but you've awakened it now. Its eyes seek only you. It will not let you escape. Killing me won't hurt the demon slayer course. I'm not that important, but if you die, not only you, but all your demons will perish too. Muzan's eyes flare with rage. If you're reacting like this, Kagaya says, then it must be true. I've said what I came here to say, but may I say one last thing? I said I'm not important, but that doesn't mean my death will be in vain. The Demon Slayer course and Hashira, they love me deeply, so if I die, their determination to destroy you will grow even stronger. Muzan growls, have you said everything you wanted to say? Yes, Kagaya replies, and I never thought you'd listen to me for so long. Thank you. Suddenly, an urgent voice echoes, emergency. Emergency. The Yubiyashiki mansion is under attack. Everyone hurry there immediately at that moment. All the Hashira, thinking only of saving their master, rush toward the mansion at full speed. Tanjiro thinks, we have to reach there in time, or it'll be too late. Then, we're shown a flashback, sometime earlier, when all the Hashira were discussing among themselves. The wine Hashira says, at least two Hashira should serve as the master's bodyguards. Ju replies, can't you do anything about it? It's impossible. I became a Hashira at 19, and for the past 8 years, I've been suggesting this to the master, but he never listens. He says Hashira are too precious to waste guarding one man. Shinobu adds, if we think carefully, the leaders of the Yubiyashiki clan have never had guards. Then, we see all the Hashira rapidly approaching the mansion. Sanemi thinks, finally, I'll be able to save the master. But suddenly, a massive explosion tears through the Yubiyashiki mansion. Everyone freezes in shock. We see Muzan's half-burnt body flung far away. Yet, he's still alive, already beginning to regenerate. A twisted smile spreads across his face. So, he sacrificed himself and his entire family just to kill me. I was wrong about him. I thought he was just an ordinary man. But he's far more cunning than I imagined. I suspected there might be a trap, but I never thought it would be this big an explosion, and he even embedded nails soaked in the Victoria flower within the blast to slow down my regeneration. That means something else is coming. Yubiyashiki must have planned this in advance. I can sense the Hashira approaching. But they're not coming alone. Someone else is with them. I can't believe that clever man used himself as bait. His hatred and anger toward me were like venom in a snake's fangs, and he hid it so perfectly. Truly remarkable. Did even his wife and children know nothing about this? But I shouldn't dwell on that now. I need to regenerate quickly. Suddenly, fragments of flesh begin floating around Muzan. He thinks, whose blood demon art is this? In an instant, the flesh pieces transform into sharp thorns and pierce deep into Muzan's entire body. Muzan gasps, this cursed blood demon art. It's trapped me. The thorns are buried too deep. I can't remove them, but it doesn't matter. I'll absorb them easily. But then, Tamayo appears, thrusting her hand into Muzan's abdomen. Muzan roars, Tamayo, what are you doing? Here, these thorns. They're from the blood demon art of the very demon you turned into at Asakusa. She used concealment blood demon art to sneak up on me. What does she want? What has she done to me? You absorbed my hand. Tamayo smirks. What do you think was inside it? A medicine, one that can turn a demon back into a human. Muzan laughs. Do you really think it'll work? You could never create such a thing alone. Tamayo replies, you're right, I couldn't have, but I'm not alone. You're a brilliant man, Muzan. But your anger is pointless. She glares, tell me, who killed your husband and children? Was it me? No, it was you. You devoured them. If I had known this would happen, I'd never have become a demon. I became one to escape death, to live and see my children grow. But look, you've killed so many, and back then, You seem to enjoy it. Tamayo's voice softens. Yes, in my despair, I killed many. Now I'll pay for those sins by dying right here with you. Suddenly, Ju attacks, and with a single slash, severs Muzan's head. Then we see Ju's flashback. He says, "When I first met the master, he was 14, and I was 18, but his demeanor made it impossible to believe he was for years younger than me. He told me he trusted me, that he knew I wasn't a murderer." Those were the exact words I needed to hear. That seriousness stayed with him until his last breath. Then, in the past, the master says, "Within 5 days, Muzan will come here. So, use me as bait, bring me Muzan's head." But why do you think he'll come? Someone asks. There's no reason. The master smiles. "It's just my intuition." Ju continues, "The master didn't just speak seriously, he had the power of intuition. Some even called it foresight, believing he could glimpse the future, but the other Hashira won't agree to use me as bait. So I can only rely on you." Ju accepts the master's words. "I only hope none of my dear children die now." Back in the present, even after his head is severed, Muzan shows no sign of dying. Ju thinks his head is regenerating again, so the master's vision was correct. He said even if we cut off Muzan's head, he wouldn't die, so we must keep him trapped here until sunrise. That's our only chance. But his regeneration power is far greater than any demon's. Even though the master weakened him by self-detonating, Muzan is still incredibly strong. We have no choice. We must hold him until morning. Suddenly, Muzan attacks Ju with his blood demon art, but Ju dodges using his breathing technique. Then, Sanemi arrives, shouting, "What have you done? What did you do to the master?" The other Hashira arrive as well. Ju thinks all the Hashira are here now. The master's strategy worked. He shouts, "Listen carefully. This is Muzan. Even if we cut off his head, he won't die. So we must keep him here until sunrise." That's the master's final order. All the Hashira activate their breathing techniques and attack Muzan, but then Muzan smiles. At that moment, Nakimi uses her power to open the gates of the Infinity Castle. One by one, all the demon slaves begin falling into the Infinity Castle. Nakimi also summons the other members of the Demon Slayer Corps inside. We see all the Demon Slayers, like ants, pouring into the Infinity Castle. And here, guys, we see Nasuke falling into the Infinity Castle. And you know Nasuke, he's always ready to fight, so he becomes even more excited seeing this place. Poor Genya, though, he has no idea where he's ended up, still fumbling with his gun reload. Meanwhile, our beloved sister-in-law, Mitsuri, is already helping the others. And finally, guys, the most awaited moment arrives. Zenitsu is falling into the Infinity Castle, but this time, he's not screaming. Instead, he opens his eyes, deadly serious, ready to fight. And the other Hashira? They're shocked, but also fascinated by this endless castle. Muzan laughs. "Did you really think you've trapped me? No, you're the ones heading to hell. Tonight, I will destroy every last demon slayer." But Tanjiro shouts, "That won't happen. Muzan, you're the one who'll go to hell, and I will defeat you." Muzan sneers, "Then prove it. Tanjiro, Hinokami Kagura." And with that, guys, the Hashira training arc, or should I say Season 4, comes to a complete end. After this, we'll get 3 movies based on the Infinity Castle arc, already officially announced. And guys, about today's episode, when Ju attacked Muzan, for some reason, I was reminded of the Entertainment District fight, and when Muzan regenerated his body, it didn't feel like we were watching Attack on Titan. The way his brain formed first, then bones, muscles, and finally skin. Did any of you feel the same? Let me know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to see the next anime series.